Oh, I can really go for some cereals right now. I'm gonna go to the store. Yeah. Finally here. Let's see. This one looks good. Wonder what's in it. Oh my god, really? No, can't be. How about the organic one? No. Oh my god, no. No!
No. We cannot allow this to happen, folks. No. But first, let's get dressed. My name's Jose. I'm a restaurant manager, a chef, and a dad to two wonderful girls. Over the years, I've realized that we're used to using cake mixes that, quite frankly, taste like cardboard. So I realized it's time for a revolution. So sit back, take notes, and get ready for Pastry Revolution. We can finally make those cinnamon rolls, folks, made with simple ingredients: flour, sugar, butter, eggs, and of course brown sugar and cinnamon. We're then going to top it off with those amazing cream cheese frosting. It's going to make you drop to your knees. And the best part, these cinnamon rolls will not have those preservatives we saw in my nightmare. All right, folks, let's go.
Okay, folks, now we're going to get ready to make our dough. Now, this dough is yeast leavened, meaning it is leavened with yeast, as the name implies. So it's going to take a little more time than what a cupcake or a muffin would take, or a cookie, because those are leavened with chemical ingredients, which is called a quick bread. So let's get them together, let's make the dough, and let's have fun. Okay, so we start making our dough by adding our flour to our mixing bowl along with our salt and our sugar. We then add our yeast, butter, and of course our eggs. Now, this milk right here is going to make it soft and tender. We're going to mix it with a paddle to make a homogeneous dough. Okay, now that the dough is homogenized, we're going to go ahead and change the paddle out for the hook. And we're going to continue kneading this for a total of 5 to 7 minutes until the dough is elastic. Okay, this dough is definitely smooth and elastic, so we're going to put it in an oiled bowl, and then we're going to cover it in plastic wrap. Okay, great. Now we're going to go ahead and put this dough in a warm place and let it rise for about an hour and a half until it doubled in size. Okay, so while your dough is rising, we're going to go ahead and make the filling. Filling is simple. Just brown sugar and cinnamon. We mix these two together, we put them aside, we use them when we're ready. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and punch out all the excess air, and we're going to go ahead and place this dough on a floured surface and roll it out to a nice big rectangle that measures about 16 to 21 inches. Great, now we're going to go ahead and spread this butter all over the surface of this dough. This butter will help that sugar caramelize, and it will mend the brown sugar and cinnamon flavors together. Okay, awesome. Our butter's on our dough. Now we're going to go ahead and add the cinnamon sugar mixture we made earlier. We're going to spread this evenly over the dough. You want to make sure you cover as much of the dough as possible. You don't want to leave any open areas. Okay, now we're ready to roll our dough. We roll forward and then we push back. This will ensure a tight roll, which is something you want. You do not want a loose roll. Great. So remember, roll forward, push back. Okay, so you cut the dough in half, and then you cut those halves in thirds, and then you cut those thirds in half, and that will yield 12 jumbo cinnamon rolls. Okay, now we're going to place our cinnamon rolls on a butter grease pan. Yes, I know, more butter, but come on guys, these are cinnamon rolls. They're not supposed to be healthy. They're supposed to be rich and sugary. Right, so place them in a fashion of 3 by 4. This should fit the pan perfectly. Okay, now we're going to cover these in plastic wrap. We're going to place them in a warm place for 1 hour to let them rise again. This rise will ensure they get a pillowy, soft interior that's just spectacular. Okay, folks, so our cinnamon rolls have risen. I mean, look at those layers of sugar, cinnamon, and sweet dough. Man, these are spectacular. They're ready to bake. 400 degrees for 12 minutes. Okay, folks, now that our cinnamon rolls are baking, we're going to go ahead and make our cream cheese frosting. Easy. I can't emphasize how easy this is. Cream cheese, butter, powdered sugar, and vanilla extract. It'll be amazing. And it's so simple. The secret is to make sure that your cream cheese and your butter are softened to room temperature. You do not want to have any big lumps of butter or big lumps of cream cheese, because then you end up with this nasty texture in your mouth. And of course, that's never good stuff. Now, let's make it. It's so easy. You'll see. Okay, awesome. Here we have our cream cheese and our butter, and they're softened to room temperature, as you can see. We're going to whisk these until they're completely lump-free. I can't emphasize how important it is to make sure they're 100% lump-free. Otherwise, you'll end up with lumps of butter or lumps of cream cheese in your frosting, and that is just not good. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and whisk in our powdered sugar. Typically, I would use a paddle for this instead of a whisk, but since this is going to be so thin on the cinnamon rolls, it doesn't really matter. When you whisk, you're really aerating your product, but in this case, it isn't really that important because it'll be a really thin layer. Right, so you mix this until those powdered sugars are well combined. Okay, now it's time to go ahead and glaze our awesome cinnamon rolls. We're going to go ahead and spread this cream cheese frosting on there. Go ahead and add it all at once. And then use a small spatula to spread it out evenly. Okay, so after we let it rest for about 5 minutes, we're going to go ahead and taste these awesome cinnamon rolls. Oh man, my mouth's watering. Okay, folks, now for the moment of truth. Mmm. That brown sugar. Just the right amount of cinnamon, and that cream cheese frosting just blends all in together. It's like a melange of awesomeness. Can't wait for y'all to try it.